Ready? Let's go now. Ready, ready.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Bobcat, 65. Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Come 19. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check go.
Here's Milroe to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
High-headed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, one guy.
Oh, the ball's out. The Titans have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. possession. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
19-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Captain trying to work inside. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. To the air on third down is McCarthy. Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it. And McCarthy is going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Ready? No! 70 tip, pick up!
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Get up.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready,
From the gun, it's Milroe. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On the ready.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
On the jump.
All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. Milroe. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And the Titans will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to let this one go deep. Dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On the handoff, Hampton heading right. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And how about that? Nice return there. picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther, let's go now.
To the air, it's Milroe. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
Got it, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, shot.
Now Milroe. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mary.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the ready.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he's into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Tennessee. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, you're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
2nd and 11.
Ready.
Now it's Milroe. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come 19. Come on. Set. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Forced out wide. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tries to retreat, but is covered up.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready! Take up!
They hand it to Gibbs. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll get this up to the 20.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bonito in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Ready, ready! Ready, ready!
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he's taken down up past the 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
60 in! Get it!
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Ready?
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Go!
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They continue their winning